Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And the sad irony of Ramaphosa's weasel words at the State of the Nation address, where he was going to create so much employment. Let me get that word out. It just makes me so angry when he talks like that. And I'll tell you why. You consider those people who work for South African Airways right now. Remember, South African Airways was a very profitable state-owned enterprise until the ANC cadres came in and looted it. Through BEE, black economic empowerment, black privilege, all these racist things that the ANC are so good at, they have destroyed the canary in the cage. Now we have SA Express following the same route. We have Prasa following the same route. Why are we talking so much about South African Airways? Because it shows the direction so many other state-owned enterprises are going, regardless of the weasel words of Cyril Hippo Eyes Ramaphosa. Let me add a bit of meat to the bone. As you know, South African Airways, under the business rescue, are retrenching something like 1,000 members of their staff. This at a time that Ramaphosa is talking up employment. You can see the irony in that as a starting point. But this is the latest news on this particular development. The Labour Court has dismissed the interdict to stop South African Airways retrenchments. Unions NUMSA and South African Cabin Crew Association filed the application for the urgent application. Sorry, that's how it's written in this report. It came after business rescue practitioners decided to cut several routes to cut costs. It says this is the beginning of an accelerated retrenchment process. South African Airways says while layoffs are inevitable, the company has not flouted any labour laws. The airline says it will ensure that all obligations to staff are met. So that's a loss to the unions. What are we talking about here? Now remember, there are several state-owned enterprises right now in the same boat as South African Airways. They're going to have to follow the same route, which is going to land up in jobs being lost. And this is going to be accelerated in just a couple of weeks when Moody's most probably push the rand down to junk. You watch the retrenchments that are going to happen in government following this move. They're going to be catastrophic. And it'll be because the banks will force the hand of the government. They will start calling the shots. You watch the retrenchments at Eskom. There are going to be riots. There's going to be absolute anarchy in parts of South Africa. And I think that the general black population will have a huge wake-up call when they look at the wealth of the well-connected ANC and they'll suddenly say, ding, ding, why didn't we get any of that? Yeah, very good question. Anyway, let's continue with the South African Airways story. South African Airways workers in Durban have been told that they should not return to work on the 1st of March. This is after the airline's business rescue practitioners announced earlier this month that the coastal town would be one of the 11 routes that would be closed at the end of this month. In a recording, one of the airline managers at its Durban branch can be heard telling South African Airways workers that they will be joining the unemployment queue next month because of the decision by the rescue practitioners to close the route. The meeting was held on the 7th of February, a day after the business rescue practitioners released a statement detailing their intentions to restructure the airline in a bid to conserve cash and create a viable platform for a successful future. The manager at the Durban branch, whose name is known to the papers, tells workers that in this day and age where the economy of our country is shrinking and companies are closing, it is a sad day indeed for all of us. She also tells the staff that the rescue practitioners have rejected proposals to move workers to South African Airways subsidiary, Mango Airlines, or any other companies. She says they, the business rescue practitioners, will be cutting Johannesburg as well, Staff members in Johannesburg will be removed in Johannesburg because the staff in Joburg will be too much for the current schedule that they will be having. She went on to say, in Cape Town, they will only be having 4 flights per day. There are going to be retrenchments in Cape Town as well. South African Airways is not ceasing operations, but there will be a drastic reduction of staff numbers. Now, for weeks I've been calling, or months now, I've been calling South African Airways the canary in the cage. And as I said, this is the same route that other state-owned enterprises that are under business rescue are going to follow. You just watch. Alright guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe.